Welcome to the World of Warcraft. Yeah, that's time of the year again. We are going back to World of Warcraft. New expansion, The War Within, expansion trilogy in that case, which will really change WoW or even make it great again. Right? So let's see. Is it worth to come back to the game right now in 2024 or 2025? This channel is all about multiplayer games and MMORPGs. My name is PLK. Please subscribe to this channel. You're doing my life so great with all of this. Just love you guys. Let's go. World of Warcraft, or WoW, is the game that has captured the hearts and imaginations of millions across the globe. It's a game that for many needs no introduction. Yet, as the game evolves, it becomes increasingly important to stay informed about the latest changes and updates that continue to shape the experience. I mean, truly a legendary game. Let's see what they bring to us this time. This video will be split in 8 chapters, like some kind of the book. So it will be much easier for you to understand what I'm talking about in this or other chapter. Now, in 2024 and 2025, World of Warcraft has evolved into something quite different from what it once was. The upcoming expansion, The War Within, is set to redefine various aspects of the game, introducing new content and mechanics that promise to reshape the way of experience in Azeroth. Today we'll provide you with a brief yet comprehensive overview of the modern World of Warcraft, focusing on what's relevant for today's players. We will leave World of Warcraft Classic because, with its nostalgic appeal and everything else is just another story for another video. No classic here. As we stand on the brink of a new chapter of the WoW history, it's crucial to understand how the game has changed and what makes it the perfect time to either start a journey or return after the break. Let's figure out together. But anyway, whether you're a seasoned veteran or a curious newcomer, there's something new in the World of Warcraft right now that you can do. I hope so. Alright. Chapter number 2, Why Now is the best time to play. Why? In my opinion, World of Warcraft is currently experiencing a renaissance. How you pronounce this word? Renaissance. Okay, a period of revival that has breathed new life into the game. It's time when the game feels more vibrant, engaging, and rewarding than ever before. If you ever considered starting your WoW journey or returning after a long break, there is no better time than now. The evolution of the World of Warcraft. From classic to modern, World of Warcraft made its debut in 2004 as a direct continuation of the original Warcraft strategy games. Set 4 years after the Horde and Alliance's victory over Archimond and the Horde of the Scourge invasion. Since then, the game has undergone a tremendous evolution, both in terms of the gameplay and technology. The upcoming 10th expansion, The War Within, promises to push boundaries of the game universe even further, introducing new elements that will once again redefine the WoW experience. Big words. It will not happen, just, become about all of that, but they're trying to push some boundaries. That is really good. Like from the previous expansion, all of the skill and the character building systems, they became much more interesting, and now they just try to evolve on them. Blizzard Entertainment has been relentless in modernizing the game, ensuring that it remains relevant in the ever-changing landscape of online gaming. The game's engine has been updated multiple times to support the latest graphics technologies, including ray tracing, which are not working properly, but anyway, you can even say that these ray tracing things are not necessary for the MMORPG. But these updates serve as a testament to the game's ongoing evolution. These advancements, along with updated flight mechanics and totally overhauled user interface, showcase Blizzard's commitment to keeping WoW at the forefront of the modern gaming. Graphically, World of Warcraft remains an impressive feat, especially considering its age. The game's visual style has evolved over the years, yet it has managed to retain the charm and appeal that has defined Warcraft for over 2 decades. This is no small feat, as the game has had to adapt to changing player expectations and advancement in gaming technologies. The gameplay and the combat system have also seen significant updates. New classes have been introduced, each bringing fresh mechanics and play styles to the game. Except monks. I mean, come on, what is this fantasy? Monks. The combat system, once purely target-based, has been gradually hybridized. Hybridized, that's the word. Oh, sorry, I need to learn English. Blending classic and action-oriented gameplay. This evolution has made combat more dynamic and engaging, appealing to both long-time players and newcomers alike. The rich diversity of World of Warcraft. Races and classes, of course. One of the most compelling aspects of the modern World of Warcraft is incredible diversity of the races and classes available to the players. Gone are the days when the game was primarily about orcs and humans. Today, WoW features a vast array of races, each with its own unique lore, aesthetics, and gameplay. Among the 13 playable races are 11 allied races, including the newly added Druk-tier Dragon King race with extensive customization options. It's ugly, but anyway, it's a new race. Whether you're interested in playing as a noble Zandalari troll, enigmatic void elf, or any other race, there is a character for every type of the player. World of Warcraft offers 13 classes, each with multiple specializations. These specializations allow players to tailor their character to their preferred playstyle, whether that be tanking, healing, or dealing damage. From the traditional warrior to a more exotic monk or demon hunter, if you will. The range of the classes ensure that there is something for everyone. Each class brings its own unique set of abilities and mechanics to the table. From the Warlock's ability to summon demonic portals, to the Death Knight rune-based weapon enhancement, or for instance mages with the portals. That's super cool, right? And also every class has a specialization system. For instance, as a warrior you could be tank and you could be damage dealer, or as a priest you could be healer, and damage dealer as well. That's super cool, and all the classes are pretty interesting. I think that's why I always come back to World of Warcraft on the new expansions. I'm not the World of Warcraft boy. I'm more, career and more PG type of the things. But it's really a great game. I'm not paid by Blizzard, but it's just, why not try the new expansion? I think it could be cool. Anyway, the combat and the progression system. The combat system in World of Warcraft is one of the game's defining features. While it remained a classic target-based system at its core, Blizzard has continuously refined and enhanced it to make it more dynamic and engaging. The introduction of new classes such as Evoker in the Dragonflight expansion has brought fresh mechanics and strategies to the combat, keeping the experience exciting and challenging. As the game has evolved, it's also evolved with the complexity and intensity of the battles. Players can now enjoy a more fluid and responsive combat system, with abilities that interact in new and interesting ways. This evolution has made combat more rewarding, with each encounter feeling like a meaningful test of skills and strategy. It could be big words once again, but it really are. The systems and new mechanics and the combat overall feels good. I mean, it's a little bit too complicated and flashy for the good PvP. PvP should be simple. All of the games that have a perfect PvP are simple. Take Dota 2, take League of Legends, Counter-Strike, all of the things are super simple. You have small amount of skills, and that's why PvP could be good. Here, it's different thing, so this expansion is not about PvP, sorry. But still, we will talk about Arena and other PvP a little bit later. Still, it's a good piece to play. Anyway, we're talking about PvE right now. Leveling in the World of Warcraft has also significant changes. The process is now faster and more flexible than ever before, making it easier for new players to get into the game and for returning players to catch up. New players start in a specifically designed zone, where they can level from 1 to 10 while learning the basics of the game. The introductory experience is carefully crafted to ease players into the world of Azeroth, teaching them the mechanics and systems and all the crucial things for the progress. And it's completely different from something that we remember from the first expansions. Now, once players reach level 10, they have the freedom to choose where they want to continue the journey. They can explore the new Dragon Isles with its revamped flight system and engaging quest lines, or they can use Chromie Time to experience content from the previous expansions. This system essentially turns the entire game into the interactive museum, allowing players to relive the history of World of Warcraft while leveling their characters. I mean, that's super cool to re-level up, right? So you have fun, it's not the same main quest every time, and it's rumors there that after this trilogy of the new expansions, they will completely revamp the game. Like, the new story, new everything, and you will have cool experience like we had before in Classic, from 1 to 50. The experience of leveling was super fun, not like endgame content only. Now it's really complicated to do, they need to change everything, so they're doing what they can do best. And it's okay actually. Endgame content and beyond. So, high level content. Reaching the maximum level in the World of Warcraft is just the beginning of the new adventure. the game's endgame content is rich and varied, offering something for every type of the player. The endgame is primarily divided into two main categories: player versus environment, which is PvE, and, PvP, players versus player. Okay, for the PvE, raids are the pinnacle of the World of Warcraft experience. These large-scale encounters pit players against the powerful bosses in epic battles that requires coordination, skills, and strategy. Raiding has long been the hallmark of the WoW, offering some of the most challenging and rewarding content in the game. I think raiding in the World of Warcraft in MMORPGs is the best. Sorry, it's the best. For those who prefer smaller group content, the Mystic Plus system provides an alternative of raiding. Mystic Plus dungeons offer escalating levels of difficulty, with unique modifiers that change the way each dungeon plays out. The system offers a fresh challenge each week, with the new rewards and leaderboards that keep the competition fierce. And overall content for everything in World of Warcraft right now, it's not super hard to find the party or to find something to do alone. It's a lot of content to do to have fun. So they're doing really great job in the PvE there. But let's talk about PvP, because we are hombres. PvP content for players who really want to dive into competition. World of Warcraft PvP content offers a variety of modes and experiences, from large-scale battlegrounds like the epic 40 versus 40 battles to the intense 2v2 or 3v3 arena matches. There is something for every competitive player. And that's true. Battlegrounds for the scores and PvP rewards, arenas for really truly cyber sports type of the thing that you can do with your friends. It's really fun. It's really depth. It's not perfect, but you can have fun there. And the introduction of the solo shuffle mode has made it easier than ever before for players to participate in rated PvP, even if they don't have a regular team to play with. This is a really huge thing, because now you can be really deep into the arena fights. You will have random players which will be matchmaking to you to play together. At least you can do that, right? So it could be fun when you don't have friends to play with you. Anyway, this accessibility is one of the key strengths of the modern WoW, allowing players of all skill and levels to enjoy the thrill of PvP combat, whether a seasoned arena veteran or a newcomer looking to test your skills. The game's PvP modes offer rewarding and engaging experience. That's cool! Okay, now, the emotional journey of the World of Warcraft. A player's perspective.
External.
World of Warcraft is more than just a game. It's an emotional journey that has touched the lives of a million of players. Come on. That's truly legendary game because of that. At least because of that. And, I'm a Korean MMORPG fanboy. not a WoW fanboy, but I know, that's true. For many, WoW holds a special place in their hearts, filled with the memories of epic battles, friendship forged, and adventures undertaken. Over the years, the game has evolved to become more accessible and inclusive, with the features like cross-faction and cross-server playmaking, and it's easier than ever to play with the friends regardless of the faction, which is also super cool. I don't think it's great for the lore and fantasy. I still want orcs versus humans, but however, the evolution has also sparked debate within the community. Some players feel the World of Warcraft has lost some of the original charm, becoming more streamlined and less distinctive in its fantasy elements. This sentiment is particularly strong among those who remember the game's earlier days, with more angular, exaggerated visual style and its brutality and its emphasis on faction identity. These brutal orcs, blood, the really strong stories, not this kids play that they have right now. And I agree with that. Yet, despite these changes, World of Warcraft continues to be a game that inspires passion and dedication. The game's ability to evoke strong emotions and create lasting memories as WoW steps in the new era. It's important to remember that while the game may change, the core experience, one of the adventure, your friends in the game, and exploration remains intact. The future of the World of Warcraft. As the World of Warcraft continues to evolve, It's entering a new era that promises to be as exciting and transformative as any that comes before. Not all of them was really good, yeah, but they're trying to change things. That's good. There is no denying that the game is once again on the really good spot right now. This moment in WoW's history is reminiscent of other major reboots in gaming, where the old world gives way to something entirely new, yet rooted to the legacy of what comes before. So whether you're old player returning to see what a new era gives you, or newcomer ready to embark on the first adventure in Azeroth, I think it's a really good time right now to try World of Warcraft. I will definitely, because the game right now, not on its peak, but on a really good level. So, conclusion. In conclusion, the World of Warcraft stands at the crossroads, transitioning into the new era that may look different from the Warcraft of old, but still holds the promise of epic adventures and unforgettable experiences. As we continue to explore the world of Azeroth together, I encourage you to stay tuned for the more details and guides about the World of Warcraft War Within. If you like the video, like it, if you like the video, subscribe, and I will know that I need to do more content about World of Warcraft, but because obviously other content right now about Throne and Liberty, which we're still waiting. But anyway, at least to say farewell to the known heroes of the World of Warcraft from the lore and fantasy, which most likely will be ended as story looks like will be added in this trilogy of the expansions. That's a good time to come back, to try new PvEs, to find new friends, to try Arena on the PvP, which I will, try to do. I was happy to see you guys. Thank you very much. Please comment below what do you think about the World of Warcraft, and please comment below what's the best class right now for healing. I want to try it, I'm a healer in every MMORPG, but here for some reason I'm a tank. I need to, recommendations about the healing classes. Please do it below. See you guys in the next one. Bye.